The CEPEP Company Limited has been undergoing a radical transformation over the past 4 years. Change at every level of the organization is improving efficiencies and our service delivery. Increased accountability is one of the major parts of our restructuring exercise. As a board, we have understood the difficulties in the past about people taking advantage of the program and a lot of ghost gangs and things like that. So we have implemented a lot of policies and procedures to ensure that these negativities are erased. CEPEP has field officers that go out onto the fields to monitor all contract workers to ensure that if there are 10 workers on a team, that the 10 workers are present. We also have a comparison of attendance on the EWA, which is the environmental work area, and we compare to the timesheets that are submitted on a monthly basis to ensure that workers who are on the timesheets were workers who were on the field.
Contractors engaged by the CEPEP Company Limited must provide certificate of good character. It is a corporate statement by the CEPEP Company Limited that it will not encourage or perpetuate criminal behavior by members of the society. We meet with contractors every month to get updates on their respective areas. At these meetings, we discuss problems that they may be having in the field, and together we come up with solutions. This hands-on approach produces better results and consistency of performance in the various regions.
The CEPEP Company Limited is a limited liability company. What we do, when we engage contractors, they must be registered limited liability companies as well. So we have to go through all of their documentation, articles of incorporation, certificate of incorporation, etc. And then they are processed by Field Operations Committee, who recommend persons to be CEPEP contractors. Each CEPEP contract is only for a period of 1 year, and it can be renewed twice, which gives you a maximum of 3 years to be on the program. The period of renewal depends on the performance appraisal that is done on a CEPEP contractor. We look at how the CEPEP contractor operated within their 1 year period, how much workers they had coming out, how much times they had the all full complement of tools, the areas that they covered, the frequency in which they do their rotations and so on. We look at their statutory payment compliance, that they've paid all their NIS for their workers, all the health charges, all their VAT compliance that is paid.
Part of CEPEP's restructuring also involves the adoption of proper health and safety practices. When I assumed the position as chairman, there was no occupational health and safety department within the organization. This is something that is part of the laws of Trinidad and Tobago. So what we did is that we introduced the health and safety department with health and safety officers, and we ensured through the company that the contractor and their workers are trained in occupational health and safety practices, to ensure that they understand what they are doing and to ensure that they understand what the OSH Act is about.
CEPEP workers now have standard uniform and gears. It's a duty of care shown by the CEPEP Company Limited, in addition to ensuring that CEPEP workers protect themselves. It's really about ensuring that we comply with the OSHA regulations that we are obligated to do.
The CEPEP company tries to do community empowerment, where we will look at certain initiatives that a community is taking. If it's community-based football or cricket tournament, we will try to partner with the association. Where you have public open spaces that are frequented by the community, we would clean up the area, we'd rehabilitate the parks and so on, leading to nice green spaces where persons can come enjoy a picnic, play football matches and so on.
We are always looking for opportunities to save and to ensure that the monies that we get from the shareholder is properly spent and spent in a manner that benefits the wider society. We have relocated our operations from Shogunas to St. Madeleine. The rent that we would have paid if we were in Shogunas would have amounted to $3.6 million per year. This relocation has resulted in that savings, and we can now use that money to further expand our operation and to create additional employment for members of the society.
The CEPEP Company Limited, through its restructuring and new vision, is not only to serve the workers and the communities, but is trying to make a bigger impact where national development is concerned.